Riddle has dangerous feet.
Dangerous everything. I've never seen this before. Are we going to have 2 feet and 2 hands? Maybe we are. A test of the strength and the toes of Mat Riddle.
A test of toe strength.
That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Strength from Mat Riddle.
What machine do you use in the gym to train those toes?
That might take some of the strength out. Cody stamping on the bare feet of Riddle. Very unorthodox, of course, to choose to wrestle without boots on. Riddle with the forearms into the face.
Listen to that.
That'll give you a bleeding lip in a hurry. Rattle your brain as well. Riddle's gonna charge at Cody here. A big overhead suplex on Cody Rhodes, the internet champion, whose time as champ could be coming to an end very quickly.
Oh, a senton. Linsky down just a 2. And that is one of the real strengths of Mat Riddle, because the King of Bros is as cool a cucumber as they come. But the fact is that when the switch is flipped, Mat Riddle becomes an animal in that ring. He is a competitor like no other in pro wrestling, in my opinion.
Riddle was a surprise tonight. We do know he was already scheduled to be at Bulletproof in 3 nights on What Culture Extra. You can also buy it on the What Culture YouTube channel. Riddle's going to be part of that tag team title match, as we said. Cody Rhodes will be there as well. Drew Galloway, of course, defending the WCPW Championship against Joe Coffey. That magnificent 7 match coming up as well. So much happening in Manchester on Monday. $6.99, I should say, a month to be a member of What Culture Extra.
Oh, ducks a kick. That's Cody Rhodes. Cover. Oh.
Cody tries to duck. Sunset flip attempt from Riddle. And Cody. Alabama jam. Cody taking a page out of the book of Bob Holly. And that's the advantage of growing up around the wrestling industry. You learn so much from so many veterans. And that's the disadvantage that Riddle has, frankly, isn't it? That for all of his success so far, he is still only just 2 years into his pro wrestling career.
Well, pro wrestling is a completely different sport. It takes elements, true, of mixed martial arts. It takes elements of being a stuntman. But pro wrestling, there's nothing like it anywhere in the world. Whereas Cody Rhodes has grown up around it. Watched his dad do it. Watched his brother do it. I mean, it's literally, you couldn't be any more a wrestler.
Godfather is Magnum TA, Cody. Uncle is Fred Ottman, you might know as Tugboat. Every part of the Rhodes family has a wrestling connection.
Their Christmas dinner looks like a wrestling convention.
Cody trying to lock something in here against Riddle, and Riddle with that mixed martial arts background is trying to counter. Cody needs to be careful that he doesn't leave that left arm in a vulnerable place, so Riddle could hyperextend it. Cody into a half crab. And Cody trying to push down on the back to increase the pressure. Rhodes will pick Riddle up, drop him down face first. Called him a fighting champion. There was a period of a few weeks in January where Rhodes beat Zack Sabre Jr., King Ricochet and Marty Scurll in a row. Yeah, that's the caliber of opponent he's beaten to hold on to that internet title. What's he doing here? Cody, top rope, moonsault.
The champ found nothing but canvas on that moonsault attempt, and that's given Riddle the opportunity he needed to get back into the race.
Riddle is exhausted, but he has bought himself some time. Cody gonna try and grab him on the way. Here come the strikes. Wow. The strikes from Riddle.
Wow. God, can you hear those forearms in the face of the champion?
If he hit that kick, it might be over.
Oh, I thought he was going for the crossroads.
It could have been said it's a inverted DDT.
Straight on the back of the head. As Gorilla Monsoon would say, the occipital vertical protuberance of Mat Riddle bounced off of that canvas. And the champion is feeling confident now.
Cody taking some time to interact with the fans, and that may be a mistake because Riddle is not beaten yet.
Oh, what's Rhodes looking for here?
Rhodes has gone under the ring. What's he doing? To the table. This is not a no disqualification match. I don't know what Cody is thinking here.
Uncharacteristic for Cody Rhodes.
Of course, if he was to lose by disqualification, he would retain the title, but that won't be what Cody's thinking. Cody wants to win everything. He wants to win every match he's in. He's not doing this for a shortcut, I promise you that. Well, Cody's setting up that table between the ring and the crowd barrier. This may backfire. Cody's not in a good place.
What are they? Oh, Mat Riddle has that look in his eye, Dave Bradshaw. It does not look good for the WCPW Internet Champion, my God!
Riddle, the King of Bros, with a sentence back through a table on the Internet Champion. Listen to this crowd in central London.
And I never thought I'd say it, but now's a time to question the wisdom of the champion. Cody Rhodes brought that table into play when, in my opinion, there was no need for it, and he's paying the price for it right now.
Riddle may have hurt himself as well. If it ends in a double count out, that's no good to Riddle. Referee Steve Linsky is up to, I think he's on 5. If he gets to 10, this will be a draw. And again, the impetus is with Riddle to get back in the ring because a count out for either man means Cody retains.
And this crowd letting both warriors know that they don't want to see a double count out, and thanks to these two, they won't.
Both men in. It looks like we will get a decision here in the ring.
Crossroads!
Go for Crossroads, did he get it?
Oh my God!
What on earth? Cody German suplex. Oh my God. Riddle's become impervious. Another German. This time Riddle lands on his feet. I've never seen that. Ever.
He's got the leg hooks. New champion.
Cover. Riddle nearly wins it with the Fisherman Brainbuster.
What did we just see? Mat Riddle, did I hallucinate? Was this collective hallucination, or did Mat Riddle just come straight up from the crossroads?
It's like a superhuman shot of adrenaline burst through the veins of Mat Riddle after the crossroads. Where did that come from?
And he's still riding on it now.
He's going for the bro to sleep, he calls it. Instead, here's Cody with the figure 4. We talk about all the greats he's learned from. Here's another, Ric Flair.
And Riddle tried to crawl to the ropes, but unfortunately pulled himself accidentally back further into the center of the ring.
If you take away the power in Riddle's legs, he can't deliver those brutal kicks. Cody's hoping for the submission, but even if he doesn't get it, he's going to have done some real damage. Riddle may have to tap. Look at the look of intensity in Riddle's face. Cody got slapped down. Cody needs to be careful that his own shoulders don't end up on the mat. He could accidentally lose this by pinfall. Riddle is trying to fight out this with forearms, and Cody doesn't want to get into a slugfest with Riddle while he's in the figure 4. He could try and stay away, would have been the best strategy. The move has, the hold has essentially been broken. Cody fighting back. The heart of a champion from Cody Rhodes.
They've knocked each other out. What a match, and what a match we didn't even know we were going to see.
It has been a night of surprises at Chain Reaction here in London. And could we end with perhaps the biggest surprise of the night? Mat Riddle winning the Internet title. And referee Steve Linsky just got hit by Riddle by accident. Double clothesline. Champion and challenger are down.
Oh, they've looked on the stage.
The Prestige! The Prestige, why are they here?
Joe Coffey and Travis Banks straight to Cody Rhodes. We had that really awkward moment at Exit Wounds, and now we know what it's all about. But look at this, Mat Riddle.
Riddle takes out Coffey. Riddle doesn't want the Prestige here either. No one does.
Mat Riddle will not allow anybody to ruin this perfect wrestling match for the Internet Championship.
Riddle dispatches Coffey and Banks. Referee is still down. Cody, beautiful disaster for Riddle.
Right under the chin. Oh, he's going for it now. Crossroads, and he hits him.
Crossroads this time. Riddle does not get up. Referee is in position. Cody does not retain. Not yet. The right shoulder goes up.
Only just, but it still counts. Mat Riddle kicks out, and our main event right here continues.
The fans in London are asking these two to fight forever.
And they may just do it.
Cody wondering what else he can do to Mat Riddle. That's 2 Crossroads now. And still the challenger is in this. What a debut from the King of Bros. Riddle ducks. Gets a bit of a kind of a Pele kick, didn't get all of it. Got all of that Shining Wizard to the side of Cody's head. Riddle bro to sleep.
And he's not done. Look at that. German with a bridge.
Cover.
2.
Shoulders down. New champion though.
Whoa.
Mat Riddle a split second away. And it wasn't enough. This crowd are eating up every second of this one. And why wouldn't they? What a match for the Internet title in England's capital city.
The floor in the Coronet Theatre in Elephant and Castle is shaking, Dave.
Mat Riddle is going to try and end this somehow. Screaming in the face of the champion. Telling him to stay down. Riddle, relentless. Cody, equally relentless.
God, look at these two. They're going to knock each other's heads off at this point, Dave. This is brutal.
Neither man will back down. This is what the WCPW Internet title means. Banks and Coffey getting involved again. Referee is calling for the bell.
Oh no!
And here come Hendry and Gunn. The Prestige have ruined one of the greatest matches in WCPW history.
Oh, the Prestige are just robbed the What Culture Pro Wrestling audience.
Banks and Gunn double teaming Riddle. Coffey and Hendry have Rhodes in the ring. Obviously Rhodes is going to retain the Internet title, but that's not the story here. The story is that the Prestige are launching another assault. Another ultimate show of disrespect. Not just to the wrestlers, by the way, but to the fans. The fans were utterly absorbed by this. This is another pathetic, ridiculous display from the Prestige. You've gone quiet.
I mean, that was, as an impromptu match, that was something to behold, Dave. And I don't want to say it, but the Prestige have done the unthinkable. When you take a match like that, a match that is a gift to pro wrestling fans, and you end it prematurely when it's so competitive, I mean, that stings deep. I mean that.
So, Cody and Riddle unsuccessful. The Prestige stand in the ring as we head into a bulletproof